What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
This is like part of Japan that I came here for, so I can experience all of this culture. From the dragons to the people conversing, it's just so magnificent. Every little aspect had thought going into it. I really did move here by myself without knowing the language or anyone here.
Wow.
Living in the countryside is a lot different than living in Tokyo. There's a really respectful, kind culture out here. Kawaii inu desu. It's peaceful. There's a lot of rice fields and more traditional homes. Really, I find it quite simple since I've created my life the way that I have. Nihon dake ni arimasu, which means only in Japan. My name is Lexi Smith. I'm 24 years old and I'm an English conversation teacher. My rent is about $238 per month, living in the Chiba prefecture of Japan. At my job, I speak 100% English. It's sort of like an immersion method of language learning. I actually really enjoy being a foreigner in Japan. When people in my countryside see me coming, they always welcome me. They ask, "Oh, do you teach at that school? You're so cool. Thanks for being here."
That's so nice.
I was already a teacher in the States, and I wasn't quite loving the school system. So when I found out that I could teach abroad for a much easier life and the ability to see more cultures, I had to jump on it. I knew that I needed to get certified to teach abroad, so I did that. I got some experience teaching foreigners back in America. I got my job through a guaranteed job program for Japan through a company called Explore Asia. My interest in Japan began with anime, like a lot of other people out there, and I'm a big foodie. So the opportunity to eat ramen and sushi and things like that was something that I had to go after. Plus, the culture is so respectful here. Teachers are well respected, and just in general, people are just so kind to each other. This is so good.
I already got some good food out there too.
The best.
From Atlanta.
Getting to Tokyo from my place can take up to 3 hours. It's 2 trains, but I still find it a really rewarding experience. When I first came to Japan, my first few weeks were a lot smoother than I thought they'd be. My employer was able to get me my apartment before I even landed, so I had a place to stay. Then upon landing, they also helped me to get a car and do all of the work with City Hall. My biggest adjustment as a foreigner is the fact that I don't speak Japanese. My life here is mostly in English. My coworkers are English speaking, and my friends all speak English as well. However, when needed, I will use Google Translate or some other app to help me if I'm at the post office and I need a box or something like that.
I literally don't have anything to say other than wow.
Yeah.
Like, when I say ducks fell in line perfectly for her, perfect.
This video alone got me ready to go.
And she's young.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good adjustment for her life that she's making. That's big. And that's all good stuff.
Come on in. My rent here for my space is 35,000 yen, or about $238 per month. This is my bedroom in Japan. This is actually a yukata that I got at a small business. I wear it to festivals, but when I'm not, it's decor. I also like to collect decorative fans, which is so Japanese, right? And one of my favorite pieces of art is my ukiyo-e, or bamboo wall hanging. And here's the living room area. When I have my friends over, we take down all the beanbags and we have a sit and chat together. I don't have a TV, but I have a projector that takes up this wall for when I want to watch movies and anime. And I have a walk-in closet. I have quite a lot of clothes, but it's only a portion of what I had in America. And I also use my closet for storage. I have a spare bed in here and 3 suitcases. I like collecting bags from my travels. This one's from Barcelona, and this one is from Mount Fuji, where I climbed last month. Come see my kitchen. Here's my microwave. My pantry is these shelves here. My fridge, full size, a trash can, and my 3-burner stove. I don't have an oven, but I do have a grill.
That's good.
This is my garbage collection schedule. There's like 8 different kinds of trash, and you have to pick them up on the right day. You have to put it in the right bag, on the right day, in the right place, or they won't pick it up. Japan's organization level is top tier.
Top.
Okay.
Crazy.
Here is the main part of the bathroom, where I get ready in the day, my washing machine, and shower. Here's one of the crafts that I've worked on here. I strung paper cranes and hung them on my wall because paper cranes mean good luck in Japan. Out here is my balcony. The balcony is good for hanging laundry since I don't have a dryer. I also have stuff for outdoors because we love picnicking and stuff like that out here. This is my gear for emergencies. Whether it's an earthquake or a tsunami, I am well prepared.
Lord.
My employer covers
The
certain
natural
things for me.
disasters this video made me forget about.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, yeah, it's important to have. You got to keep the equipment with you close at all times.
Yeah. But her space is very perfect for her.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
look how she moved. Baby, listen, $238 a month. Yes, I love everything about it. Don't change nothing.
Yep.
Like key money. I also didn't have to pay for first and last month's rent, and they also cover fire insurance, which is a need for Japan. My car note is $100 a month for my K car, and my employer actually pays for my car insurance.
Oh, wow.
My water bill is $6 a month. My electricity bill is around $30 a month. My gas bill is around $20 depending on how much I cook that month.
Oh,
My health insurance is only about $12 a month.
Oh, she ain't coming back to you.
I only have to get gas about once a month, which comes out to about $18. My grocery bill is $200 a month, and my other taxes altogether come out to about $90 a month to include for pension, health insurance tax, employment tax, and other things like that. I would generally say that I'm pretty good with money. I had a pretty healthy savings account before I came to Japan, and I try not to spend any of my savings now that I'm here. JJJ. I'm here in Japan on a 1-year work visa that is for workers in humanities and English teachers. My students are ages 3 to 73 years old, so I get a full range of all kinds of learners. Our focus is on communication, so I try to have conversations with the learners.
That's important.
We do worksheets. We even play games like Uno to help my students learn colors and numbers. My commute to work is unbeatable. It's literally walking distance from my apartment, so I don't even have to get in the car. In my typical work day, I'll go into work around 3 p.m. and I'll leave around 8 p.m. In that time, I'll have somewhere between 5 to 7 classes. Each class is 30 or 40 minutes long. I teach one-on-one or two-on-one classes, so it's almost appointment-based in a way. Kangaroo, kangaroo. In the mornings, I really have them to myself. I can do my grocery shopping, have lunch with friends. It feels like I have almost 2 days in one because of that. I love my work-life balance here in Japan. I'm really only at work for maybe 5 hours, and usually about 1 hour of that is break time at that. And I have full flexibility to do what I want in my classrooms, so it doesn't feel like such a high-pressure environment.
Correct.
Whereas in America, I would be there for 10 or 12 hours a day, working very hard, sometimes skipping my breaks. It was rough. Plus, I would work extra jobs just to kind of get by in the States. Whereas here, I get by on just my full-time job teaching English. I decided to start documenting my experience living in Japan 3 months ago. I feel that Tokyo gets a lot of viewership, but all of Japan isn't Tokyo. A lot of us live here in the countryside and live regular lives, and I wanted to share that with the world. And for other people who look like me, they're in their early 20s, they're people of color in the States, they also feel empowered that they can do it too, and that it's going to be a fun and acceptable
100%.
experience. Making friends in Japan actually came really easy to me. I had already met my coworkers via Zoom, so we had a decent relationship already, texting a lot before I even landed. Then they introduced me to other English teachers at different schools. So pretty immediately after I moved here, I was already going to movie nights and going to cherry blossom viewings. And the more events that I went to, the more people that I met. And now I have more friends than I even have time to hang out with. Most people who move to Japan come for a much longer time than 1 year. However, I am going back home to Atlanta. I do miss a couple of things from the States.
I'm surprised.
The number one is my family. We're really close-knit, so it's hard to be 7,000 miles away from them. Living in Japan, I've really grown a lot as a teacher, learning more patience, learning new ways to help make English adaptable for others. I'm not quite sure what my game plan is when I get back to the States, but I'm excited to take whatever path it has.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to stop her there. Make sure you guys go check her out. I like that she's continuing the journey. You know what I'm saying? She could go back home. She could say, hey, yes, I did teach in Japan. Now that's on her resume instead of just stopping in Japan and say, I'm a teacher here for X amount of years more.
Right.
So I think that's good for her.
Yeah, I'm glad that she got the experience. She was able to have a mental break. I don't see her coming back here and teaching, not in the public school system.
I think she'll find something more to work out than with the experience now.
Yeah, she may find something in Puerto Rico that's closer to her family, or Mexico, or, you know, somewhere nearby, Caribbean island maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
My name is Olumide Benro. I'm 33 years old. I relocated to Bali, Indonesia. I run a social media marketing agency, and I also run some of the largest conferences virtually and in person for digital nomads.
This 9, this one.
Yes.
Your 9 or 10? 9 or 10?
10, one more. When I arrived in Bali for the first time and I saw all these smiling faces, everybody was like, hello, sir, how are you doing? People will almost take you to their home and cook for you the first time they meet you. I never experienced that in my life, you know, in the United States or other countries that I went to. The way I grew up in America, I always felt left out, and because of being a person of color, I also felt that there were certain times in my life where I just didn't feel valued as a human being. But then when you step into a place like Bali, that all goes away. It went away from me.
Okay.
I've worked so hard to improve my situation in terms of my income and my businesses are doing well. The things that I pay for are all digital. You know, subscriptions to MailChimp. I literally have almost no cost, and my actual income from my online businesses went up. While I'm, you know, enjoying living in an amazing place, my wellness is up, allowing me to optimize my business. When you have a clear mind and your heart is centered in the right place and you feel good, you tend to have good results for your clients and the people you work with. I have a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and there's also a private gym downstairs, and there's a pool, and it just has all the amenities that you need, and they have a kitchen, a restaurant downstairs.
Yeah, it just sounds like he in a whole resort, okay?
I'm just
Everyday living.
sound like no problems at all coming his way.
Right.
He really figured it out. He flipped it, and he's really multiplying. Like that's really
Right. Now, when they did the breakdown of his costs and things like that, I was like, okay, a 1-bedroom for $1,000 a month. That's kind of steep for a 1-bedroom. But look all the things they have in it.
And not just that. I feel like for him to be making 140 a year, easy, he's gonna go with 1,000 is a lot in Thailand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For a 1-bedroom, 1,000, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Whew.
But
So he went for the best.
He's living in luxury.
Yeah. That's
He
what
earned
it is.
it. He earned it.
Facts. See?
I don't cook.
Just take out.
Like, I can cook, but I don't, because it's better for me to get work done, eat, and keep going. And for me, I always order, there's a popular app here called Gojek. It's like Go Food, Go Tailor, Go Massage. They have a Go for everything. And I use GoFood to order my food on a daily basis. You need your motorbike to ride around Bali. You know, it's very common. You can't walk around in these streets. Trust me, you do not want to be walking. So you got to treat yourself, right? So every month, I actually get myself out of Canggu, the busy streets of Canggu with all the digital nomads, and I go up to Uluwatu, which is a really nice area where it's known for surfing. But I don't surf. I don't go there for surfing. I go there because there's a really nice luxury hotel resort called Alila. The Balinese culture is peace. They have a mix, a Hindu culture here, where they are praying every day. They're always doing ceremonies. I don't understand it deeply, but when I walk by a ceremony or when there's a ceremony in a local guest house that I visit, I am like peaceful walking by it, and I feel peace the rest of the day.
All right, so my question, this is a really good question because I don't think I heard anyone do this. When you guys live abroad and the culture is mad different, even down to the religion, do you guys prefer to switch your religion or how your religious acts are in your day-to-day walk to fit the culture and to learn more about the culture? You know what I'm saying? I don't think, put that in the comment section. I don't think I'm known anyone to, switch like that.
Well, I have seen people partake in the Balinese culture when it comes to is that waterfall where you go underneath and it goes over their head, and I think it's a spiritual bath kind of.
Okay.
I have seen a lot of people do that and partake in their practices, but I haven't seen anyone, just switch.
Make it a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Making it a lifestyle. Yeah. So just put that in the comment section. We'd love to see if anybody went through that, how that transition was. Yeah.
So I grew up in Nigeria only up until age 6, and then I moved to the United Kingdom, lived in London from age 6 to 13, and then from age 13, my family, we won the green card lottery. We became eligible to be American citizens, so the entire family moved to the U.S. Hey Dad, what's up? What's going on? My parents wanted me to be either doctor, lawyer, engineer. This is very typical
His accent came out.
Families, and for me, it was tough because those things weren't of interest to me. I was very creative. I think I wanted to create content. In order to get that, you actually have to invest in the local economy. You actually have to put money into Indonesia, and that's what we're doing. I have a real estate marketing agency, and we're helping people to actually market their properties here in Indonesia and in Bali.
Yeah, that's important. He mentioned that because you actually said that before. If you're going to live abroad, don't just go there to just basically create jobs, because that's always going to be more work that you can put out there for people. And the importance of all of this is that you have to actually have something available for people to actually benefit off of in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is my first time actually seeing one of the case studies that we see on this channel actually have an investor's visa.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I haven't heard many people speak about it.
When I first moved to Bali, I was depressed for the first 2 months.
Whoa.
Because I was in beautiful backgrounds, coconut photo like my friend that I used to watch on Instagram, but I didn't really have friends here. I lived in a tiny place that was like a closet. I didn't go outside. So what made things get better was when I got a nicer apartment that I had a view of the ocean, and the biggest thing for me was just learning how to create a life that I actually wanted. Not just because, now I've landed in Bali, so everything's perfect. No. I needed a specific schedule of how to work, meditate every morning, be nearby to nature, and actually force myself to go out to nature, exercise regularly. So for those wanting to relocate, I think the biggest thing that I would say is just be prepared to be able to adjust.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that.
Perfect, but one of the things is like pollution. There's a lot of pollution in freeway or the highway when you're riding on your motorbike. Another thing I'd say is in terms of preparing is your finances. Know exactly how much you're making every month, and budget how much you're willing to spend. I've seen people go broke in Bali. The biggest advice I can give is have a solid, predictable income. So when you arrive, you never have to worry about money. You have the systems in place that continuously, constantly churn dollars, euros, lira, whatever it is you earn every single month. Because if you have an issue with money here, it will show.
It'll show.
I've been here for 3 years. It's been the most amazing personal growth, the most amazing time of my life.
3 years?
My vision board, says that I have a home in the Caribbean, I have a home in San Diego, and I have homes around the world. But I think something about Bali grounds me here. This feels like the place that I will spend the most time. So for me, a home base in Bali, 100%, but then having homes in different hubs that I go to a few times a year is what I plan to do.
All right, man, we're going to separate that. Make sure you guys go check them out. Man, if you ever want to check your heart temperature when it comes to just interaction with people, travel. Because I promise you, they do stuff totally different. Totally different. I seen a video where a lady, she was sitting down, eating, and some girls walked up on her. I'm talking about just walked up on her. And it was complimenting her, asking her questions, and she didn't know how to respond because of the closeness that they was creating. You know what I'm saying?
Got on FaceTime, talking to somebody, showing her eating.
Usually we sitting in the, we in the States and we see something like that happen, we try to make sure our surroundings are secure.
Right, like, you trying to set me up?
Exactly. It happens in a heartbeat, you know what I'm saying? Not saying everybody like that, but you don't randomly get an abundance of compliments from a group of people on a regular day.
Nah.
Depending on where you
It depends, yeah. It depends on where you at. Yeah, but this was a cool video. Let us know if you are an American or you live somewhere else and you moved to Thailand. Let us know your experience, all right?
Yep.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.